My name is Brad Jones. I'm the Director of Commercial Large Loss Mitigation for SERVPRO Team Wilson. My day-to-day responsibilities are managing, overseeing all commercial large loss activities for mitigation. Also work with our managed accounts entity, which serves Blackstone customers as well as our other commercial portfolio clients. I first started working at SERVPRO. I'm actually coming up on my 8-year anniversary. My mom, Kathy Jones, actually started at SERVPRO Birmingham before me. And I was coming up to see her one weekend when I lived in Auburn and she was in Birmingham working for the Wilsons. And Sarah Wilson was pregnant and Mom was going to the gender reveal party for Mackenzie. And so my mom invited me to come to the gender reveal party, and I met Mr. Wilson. If you ever met Mr. Wilson was trying to sell anyone and everyone a SERVPRO franchise. It didn't matter who you are, what you did. And so I originally met with Mr. Wilson after that about purchasing the CCTC territory that Chris Teeters owns right now. At the time, Bruce and Brian Bowen owned it. They were trying to sell it, and I was very, very broke and could not afford to purchase a franchise. And so we just basically had an agreement that, hey, we'll stay in touch, appreciate the offer, appreciate the time. And we kind of went our separate ways. And then when I was working in Auburn at a Zoe's Kitchen, and Mr. Wilson just called me out of the blue one day. And he said, we've had one of our key positions open up, and he went through just description of it, what the earning potential was, some of the benefits of the position. And he said, do you know anybody that might be interested? And I said, yeah, me. And he said, I was hoping you'd say that. I came up, I interviewed at 280 with Mr. Wilson, Brady, and Benji. And Brady and Benji did not want to hire me. They said I had no experience doing this type of work. And Mr. Wilson was really big, and you still hear us talk about it sometimes, but hiring for attitude and not aptitude. And Mr. Wilson was also famous for telling Brady and Benji at the time that while he appreciated Brady and Benji's opinion, the good news was that him and their mama owned 51% of the company. And so I got hired because Mr. Wilson wanted me, not because Brady and Benji wanted me. I think SERVPRO will always be special to me and my mom. My dad passed away in 2010. My mom was working part-time and I was just out of college. We weren't making a ton of money. We didn't really know what our path forward was. I got married a little while after that, and my mom started working at SERVPRO, and so it's given her an opportunity. And she has said many times to me that she's wondered if her coming to work here was just God's way of getting me to come work here. And so it's certainly done a lot for me, for my family. Specifically for me and my mom, but I think with the success that we've had at Team Wilson in the past several years, it's obviously been a lot on a personal level just to be able to accomplish some dreams and goals that me and my family have had, and the mentorship and the leadership of Brady and Benji. I get an opportunity to sit down with Brady almost on a weekly basis and have a one-on-one coaching session. I mean, there's some accountability to it and what we do on a day-to-day basis, but also just the opportunity to receive feedback from him on not just a professional level, but also on a personal level. So just really appreciate what SERVPRO has been, not just for me, but for my mom as well. My name is Brad Jones. This is my SERVPRO story.